It's August, I'm at Freeman's Waterholes, so it must be Hunter time! Welcome to Yellow Motorsports coverage here today of the Heart of the Hunter Historic Rally. Starting here at its traditional starting point of Freeman's Waterholes, where a large entry will be showing up for today's event. An event organised by the Australian Historic Rally Group. And I think there's around 40-45 cars entered today. The usual cross section of classic cars, a few modern cars and a few ring-ins. Everything from European cars to Japanese cars to American cars, British cars. A good cross section of classic cars are here to take on the challenge of driving around the roads of the Hunter Valley. This event hasn't been held for a while due to the virus, and so a big field has shown up to contest this event. This year the event's been held as just a observation run rather than a navigational event. Get everyone back into the swing of things gently. Good start venue here at Freeman's Waterholes. Used to be the old highway through here, so this sort of area is left over from that bygone era. It's a nice winter's day, the sun is shining, no rain about, which is a bit of a rarity in recent times. If the virus doesn't cancel something, well, the weather does. A number of events have already been cancelled this year. So cars are gathering here, ready for the start, and we'll be leaving here and heading off into the unknown, really. The route will take competitors up towards Bulladila, and then they'll be travelling along Wootton Way, which is the old highway, the old Pacific Highway, which you'd head up north on. It's been bypassed now, but it's a fairly major road back then. It wasn't a bit of a goat track. So not used very much these days, so a nice piece of road to drive on. Actually run a hill climb up that event.
Just pull over if you can.
Here's the driver's briefing. Big crowd. And now they're off on their way. Yes, the old highway up near Bulladila is, or used to be run as a hill climb. Hasn't been run since the virus, so we don't know whether it will ever be run again. Certainly a fast bit of road. Here the competitors are heading off in a northerly direction. Great to see all these classic cars out and about. Old cars and new. Classic car movement is certainly ticking along very well. I was at a car display day the other day at Eastern Creek, the Shannon's Day, and my goodness, there were some cars there. To some extent, I think it's a bit of a pity that these great cars are now bringing such large amounts of money, as it is hampering people's willingness to drive them around. Well, welcome to Yellowdoak Motorsports coverage here today of the Heart of the Hunter Historic Rally. I'm just on my way to a filming location on the Borwell Road at the Bulahdelah end, and I hope to film a few cars there. After that, I'll be heading up to Wootton to do a bit more filming. Well, here we are travelling along the Buckets Way and then onto the Broke Road. Now, the Broke Road is the road that goes from Buckets Way over to the main highway. Very twisty, turny bitumen road. Great driver's road. Would make a great special stage in a tarmac rally. Cameras are set up on a hairpin bend. There's lots of cars are out and about for this event today. Great to see. Not a great camera position though. Oh well, such is life. Yes, this Borwell Road is certainly a challenging piece of road. Very twisty and turny. Strangely enough, not all that popular with the biking community, in as much as I don't see bikes going along it as against other roads like the Wollombi Road, which is overrun with bikes. Probably because this road doesn't really go anywhere much, other than to Bulahdelah. And Bulahdelah is where this event will be having a lunch break. So once all these competitors get through this part of it, they'll be stopping for lunch. My goodness, that's a noisy beast. This event's been blessed with some very nice weather, which some of the other events haven't been. The Fluffy Duck was cancelled earlier in the year. So it's great to see some decent weather at last. The organisers had quite a bit of a challenge finding a route for this event that didn't involve a lot of potholes. Basically, it's been raining for 2 years, and so the roads have deteriorated somewhat as the local authorities haven't been able to keep up with the maintenance. So it's a shorter event this year than perhaps would normally be, and also not finishing in its traditional finishing location. Nothing wrong with a bit of change. Great to see these old cars out and about and driving around, being used. I'll follow the leader here. Creeps up on everyone a little bit, that corner. The next event on the calendar is the Evan Green Memorial Rally, or is it just the Evan Green Rally? It'll be held in a few months' time. That event usually has a bit of dirt in it, which is not as popular there as this event. Nothing wrong with a bit of dirt. My goodness, the Alpine. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful thing. With so much wet weather and the virus, there is an enormous amount of car activities on from now to the end of the year. So everyone won't be wanting for an event to get out and about and drive their classic around. So far all has been reliable. Leaving cars sitting around can be a bit of a danger for reliability. Need to be used. No point leaving them sitting in the shed. Get out and use them. Certainly a diverse field of cars here, everything from your sporty numbers to your big wallowing sort of fairlane there, right through to your MR2. Very nice. From here, competitors go to Bulahdelah for a lunch break, and after lunch they'll be heading along Wootton Way. Welcome back to our telecast here today of the Heart of the Hunter Historic Rally. I've just finished filming on the Boral Road at the Bulahdelah end, and I'm now heading to Wootton, I don't know how to pronounce that one, in the hope of doing a bit more filming, but whether I can get ahead of them is a different story. So we'll see you in a minute. Well, I'm showing my age here. I'm on the Wootton Way. Sorry for torturing the English language. And this used to be the highway that went from, you know, Coffs Harbour or Brisbane to Sydney, if you like. And it's been bypassed. It's actually it was a decent bit of road, this bit, rather than further north where they cut it out like Kempsey Hill Climb. It's hard to believe that that used to be the highway. This piece of road, somewhere along here, I've never actually been to it. It has been used as a hill climb. It hasn't been run since the virus, so I don't know if it ever will happen again. It looks a mighty fast piece of road if you were driving at 1010s. Anyway, not much further down the road here there'll be a control point, and we'll film some more. See you in a minute. I'm just outside Wootton, which is just north of Bulahdelah, where the competitors done the Wootton Way, which is the old Pacific Highway, and they've come to a control point here where they'll be turning around and heading back the other way, back to Bulahdelah. Yes, once competitors have travelled through Wootton, which there's nothing there other than a few houses, they then pull over here at a control point. It's an in and out control, do a U-turn and head back to Bulahdelah for the finish. Now Bulahdelah was once, and still is very occasionally, a bit of a rally town in the forests around Bulahdelah. Mayall Lakes, I think it's called. I don't know of any rallies that have been held in this area for a while, but then the virus has had a big impact. Way back in time, I think it was about 1990 I rallied there. Well, to say I rallied is a bit of an overstatement. I entered an event. The car had other ideas, and my traditional stuck in a creek in the middle of nowhere in the middle of winter, in the middle of the night, comes back to haunt me. And I think it was only about 4 or 5 k's in, so that's one of the ones for the memories, I think. All change, of course. Rallying has changed a great deal over years. These style of more touring events are very popular now. You don't damage the car, you still get out and drive them around. Your special stage dirt road rally are very specialised now, and not like they were. Here's an MR2 again. Very nice. There's a busy control location here with competitors coming and going, and not all that far from the lunch break. Competitors now would be heading back to Bulahdelah for the finish. American muscle here. Datsun 240Z or 260Z. Great rally car. Now Datsun 1600. Can't talk about rallying without talking about Datsun 1600s. They certainly were a popular car back in the days, at least in Australian rallying. Certainly a big field of cars here today. I think everyone's been locked down and locked up and stuck at home for so long now that the opportunity to get out and about and drive the classic again. I'm sure some people had to refresh their memories on what a clutch pedal was. And great to see so much reliability from them, even though one has broken down, which is surprising given it was a Holden. Classic cars are not cheap anymore, and you can't go and buy yourself a cheap old car and go and use it for motorsport these days. Besides all the gear you need, you also run into the fact that all of these cars would set you back quite a bit of money, even an old Datsun. Alfa Romeo here. Well, that's just about the end of our telecast of the Heart of the Hunter Historic Rally for 2022. I'm sure it'll be on again next year. I'm Quack McMullard. Bye for now.